little homie. Having gang around him. I ain't never hate before. Dog so broke, I'm praying for him. She have wave.
And it's the Jazz coming in from out of town in this one, an interconference game today. It's getting noisy here in Charlotte for this Hornets home game. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Pass to Knippel. And the shot is good.
When you see him out there, Knippel's frame is impressive, especially for his age.
And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Hornets on offense. 4-point game. Right wing. Bridges for three. It's hauled in by George. And so George will bring it up for Utah. Pass to Collier. And the three off target. To the inside. Here's Ball. Out to Bridges. Plumlee with the screen. Baseline J on the way. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
It's George on the wing. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And I like that. Markkanen needs to play like a 7-footer because he's got the talent, but he also has a pretty strong frame when he wants to use it. And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Outside, George. And George with the stuff.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Collier. Ball with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 4. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Attention fans, it's time to fire off some t-shirts.
The Jazz making a switch here.
Number 13. Number 13.
1:57 left here in the first quarter. Bridges outside. It's slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Ball. Following the bucket by the Jazz. It's stolen by Bailey. They push it up 4 on 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. On the wing, Miller. Pass to Knippel. .59 seconds left in the first. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
With to see the rookie Knipple knifing inside like this, showing just how dangerous he can be putting it on the floor.
Charlotte making a switch here. The Hornets on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Smith outside. Sexton for three. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz trail by 8. Out to the right wing. The Jazz working the ball around now.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Second team foul.
Here's man. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Sexton. Takes a three. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Inside. Just 3 on the clock. And finished off by Bailey.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Coming onto the floor for the Hornets, number 31,
And here's George. Marking in from outside. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, "When someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri." Back to you guys.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Well, Knipple projects as an elite shooter whose range and quick release make him a constant threat.
Here's Kessler. Three on the clock. On the wing, Markkanen. Wants to get it to Kessler and does.
Oh, nice pass by Markkanen. Knows it's better to give it up than force his own shot.
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Charlotte trailing. Pass to Plumlee. Out to Bridges. Lets it go with a three. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA's such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Now, here's Bridges to the left side wing. Knipple, no good. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Outside, Markkanen. From deep. And the three ball is good. He's got 5. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Knipple. A three-pointer, no good. Utah leading. Pass to Kessler. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Kessler the screen. 6 to shoot. Out left to the wing. And Utah another 3.
And you got to like the vision for marking it. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Trailing by 5. Knipple. Knocks down the 3-ball. Knipple's got 6 in the quarter.
Quite simply, you need to run Knipple off his shot. He's too good with the catch and shoot. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting to it.
Here's Knipple. 10 points for him.
Well, this is the kind of production this team wants out of Knipple. Attacking efficiently without hesitation.
Down low. Here's Kessler. Plumlee with the rebound. The Hornets on offense. In the corner, it's Bridges. Outside, Ball. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Here's Kessler. The Hornets pull it in. Bridges for 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hornets on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Shots good by Miller.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Greg, you talked about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Closing out possessions. Tim, that's how Mason Plumlee helps this team.
Yeah, Kevin, defensive rebounds are highly contested, and yet Mason Plumlee is one of the best at pulling down those boards. He is always hustling to battle for position.
As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Jazz passing it around. Pass to Mikhailuk. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Shot's good by Filipowski.
Assisted.
Filipowski's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah. To the paint. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Filipowski's got 9 points.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Hornets trailed by 7. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Sensabaugh. Scoreless thus far. Pocket 6. From the arc. They get it back. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. And now it's a 9-point Utah lead.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Pass to Connaughton. This one for 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Jazz leading by 9. Here's Sensabaugh. And that one is hammered home.
Great dish from Nurkic there. He really has a sixth sense for those reads.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Can they get it? Connects from three-point range. 16 points for Knippel.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Now he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those threes together.
Just 5 to shoot. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Pass to Filipowski. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Knippel with the bucket.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ball from long range. Rebound by Nurkic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. LaMelo Ball picks one up. The Jazz getting their second and third shots at the line right here. And both free throws good for Nurkic. He gets it up. No good on that one. And so it's the Utah Jazz bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Hornets trail by 7. Now Ball. Here's Diabate.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up, high post. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. Now here is Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Pass to Salon. Ball with it. Smith wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Picked him clean. Here's Mikhailu. Lays it up and banks it in. Mikhailu's got 5 points now in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change the game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Bailey. Oh, great touch off the pass. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there, reclining fully right next to you.
No good on the layup. Hornets trail by 7. Outside ball. Shoots the 3. And down goes the 3.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man's ball is used to the spotlight.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
Down he goes for 3.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
It buries the deep ball.
You watch Knipple, he has the demeanor of someone who will hit a lot of big shots over the course of his career.
And the free throw, no good. Here's George. Now Kessler from 7. 5 on the clock. Not that time. It won't go. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Outside Bridges. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Oh, it hurts. George with the ball. And it's Miller picking him up. Kessler. And there's the dunk.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
And ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it.
Now, here is George. A quick pass leads him right to the rack.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And so it's Utah who scraped by.
I turn my whole spot to crucial. It's crucial to